What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and we're going to look at the Pac-12 on this video, our power rankings heading into week 6 of the college football season. And it's going by fast, that's for sure. Starting with our top two teams, they're both from the state of Washington. We got Washington number 1, Washington State number 2, and USC number 3. I feel like these three teams are still the best. This is the top tier of the ACC right now, or excuse me, of the Pac-12 right now. USC with that loss, maybe they should be dropped down a little lower, but for now we're going to keep them on the same tier with Washington and Washington State. You know, they barely lost to Washington State on the road. So again, I've been saying this over and over. I think that it's a situation where the Pac-12 may all beat up on themselves and eliminate the Pac-12 from the playoffs unless Washington can rise above these teams and maybe go undefeated. All right, so those are the top three. The next tier, we've got Utah, Stanford, and Oregon. All these teams I think are pretty much even. Utah is still undefeated, but I'm not 100% sold on them. Stanford has 2 losses, but they're to USC and then San Diego State. That was a tough loss, but that's a good football team. Oregon with that loss to Arizona State. So all these teams, you know, to me are pretty much even. This is the second tier in the Pac-12 in my opinion. I think Stanford and Oregon still have a real shot in the North. Even though they both have a loss already in the Pac-12. Utah still undefeated, so that's why they're so high, but I don't think they're going to stay this high, but that's just my personal opinion. We'll see what happens. All right, next, 7 through 9, this is the next tier. UCLA, Arizona State, and Colorado. All three of these teams kind of inconsistent. They've all looked good at times, not so good at other times, so they're kind of hard to figure out, especially UCLA. They're a very tough team to figure out right now. Don't play a whole lot of defense, can't get that run game going, but Josh Rosen has been so good that he's really helped this team get some wins. So I think these are the next 3 teams. Arizona State, I think, is a little bit underrated. They got that win over Oregon. Colorado is kind of trending down, so we'll see if they continue on their current path, or maybe they start turning it around and doing better. So now the final 3 teams here in the Pac-12, Cal, Arizona, and Oregon State. And really, Oregon State should probably be in a class all by themselves because they are just not good at all. They're for sure the worst team in the Pac-12, but we'll just put all 3 of these together. These 3 teams all really, I don't think, have any chance in the Pac-12, especially Oregon State. Really, none of these teams have any chance in the Pac-12. They're clearly the bottom teams. Colorado is kind of teetering, and they could drop down here with them. Arizona State as well. So we'll see, exactly what happens for the rest of the season. But that's going to do it for our power rankings this week. Go ahead and leave a comment down below with your thoughts on the Pac-12 and any of these teams that you agree with or maybe you disagree with. I always like hearing from all of you. But that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more here on the SG1 Sports YouTube channel.